Hey, my name is Joss, and this is Van Life.
So pretty much here, laying down in my cool abode, my cactus light. And sometimes I have this saying where life is full of cactuses. Doesn't mean you gotta sit on one. So you're gonna just like run into thorns or bushes or wherever. And I think that's what I've learned as far as like building this out. But if you've been thinking about it, like I would just say, freaking just do it. I had contemplated it for years. Worried about what people were gonna think. Can I actually do this? Do I know what I'm doing? I don't know what I'm doing. And I think the truth is like no one knows what they're doing at one point or another. And every master was once a disaster. So, every hero was once zero. So like start wherever you're at. And just don't be afraid to like try something new, learn a different skill set. You're never gonna know who's sorry. Oh man, talking upside down. Like you never know who you're gonna meet. And I think on this journey of life, I've learned that life is very temporary, and the things that like kind of come and go. And like building this thing out, like looking every time I look at it, like I don't know, it just makes me happy to feel like wow, like all this was like probably things that were sitting in storage, right? Like my fabrics and pillows and just like things that would have just wasted away or been taking space at a landfill. And if you can kind of repurpose certain things, I feel like that's also what is for your life, as far as like repurposing these things to kind of mean something different, in a different way or a new perspective. Like being in this space, it always amazes me of like, I can't believe this was an idea that I just had and just kind of ran with it, and it grew. It wasn't the same plan in the beginning. So and people think like, oh, I need to know all the steps. And I mean, I'm like that sometimes, or I could be like that sometimes. But I think when you kind of like let go and surrender to it and just kind of take that risk, you're gonna have so much more fun. Like all that pressure just like kind of drains you and it pulls you down. And to me, I think I needed like a creative outlet to be able to kind of create and design a world around me, right? Like this whole thing is my world. It could be whatever you want to be, and you can have fun with it. And then it's going to make you want to do more things instead of like feeling that you can't do the things that you already have in your own little, whatever you have going on. It's going to challenge you. So if you want to be challenged, awesome. You've got challenge. It's gonna push you. It's really gonna test you. Like, I've had those moments of like breakdown as far as building in here. Like, trust me, I've cried so many tears and thinking like, I'm such an idiot. Like, this is wrong. Now I gotta start over. Or I paid for this material and now it's wasted. Like there's these things where like, now that's not gonna work. And like in our minds we think like, damn, I want this thing to like be something different. And I realize that's no different than your everyday life or things that you do on the regular. This is just a physical manifestation of the thoughts that brew in your mind. So I think that if you're able to see past that, like for me, this example of this car built was proof that like you can take something that was unwanted or seemed to be only a single use, and create it to be something completely different. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Just look for possible, I think. And then and like, I don't know, just have fun. It was really, really cool. I get to sleep in a different place every night if I so want to. If I want to travel, like I can. If I want to keep building different things, like I just think it makes it more convenient to be able to do more things, and like condense down, and you kind of really realize like what's really, really important, what do you really need, what you actually need. Like, you get to, you realize who you really want to be surrounded by and with, or create with, or build upon. Um, and I think that's really, really cool. I think the relationships I have with people now are more authentic in a way of like, like doing all of this. Like, I had to come into it is a lot of self-awareness and a lot of self-acceptance as well. And I think that's huge, especially during this time, because most people are, like, we're just all trying to like survive and we all want to thrive. But like, if you keep going against things that are like not an environment that you want to be in, then you can easily change that. And I think that's what is really appealing into like the van life, RV life, nomad life, whatever life, just life in general, is like, if something is not working, you can literally get up and move or turn around. And I think that's a saying, is like, just face your windows the other way, or go a different direction. You don't always have to go the same path that everybody like is, and that's totally fine. And you can meet up again. Like, that's how roads are, like, we'll meet on this side, or if not, we'll get separated, but that's okay. I'll see you on this side, you can catch up. Just do it. Yeah. So hope this inspires you to like think outside the box in this particular fashion, and like just basically have fun with it. Have freaking fun with it. Who knows what you're gonna make? I think it's pretty really awesome, and just reach out. So you could do it.